Hi, my name is Clara. I'm the founding officer of the Filecoin Foundation. Filecoin is the world's largest decentralized storage network. We have data centers all around the world run by entrepreneurs. And if you have data, we can store that at a fraction of the cost than AWS and also do it in a decentralized way.
And my name is John Patrick Mullin, a CEO and co-founder of Mantra. We're the largest real-world asset-focused purpose-built blockchain. We recently got announced and approved that we received Vara's first ever crypto-native, DeFi-native brokerage exchange and asset management licensing out of Dubai. So we're leading the charge for asset tokenization, bringing high-quality products on-chain and making them composable within a variety of different DeFi applications.
Both of you are transforming traditional industries. So I want to dive right in and talk about how you're doing that and why it's so important.
For most people, we come from a community where we have a lot of internet activists that really believe that data should actually be in the hands of people and owned by people. We want to make sure that everyone can find data in an affordable and accessible way, and that it doesn't necessarily become another layer of big tech.
So, quick question. I'm assuming everyone here has probably owned some degree of crypto assets. I assume you all have plans to invest in real estate. Yeah. You buy stocks, bonds, other type of marketable securities, yes. But have you ever bought any of those things in tokenized form? No. There we go. So we're working on changing that. I think it's really important to bring a lot of these real-world assets on-chain for a number of reasons. When we look at tokenization as an idea and a construct, it's really to make a more equitable, open financial system. And what this allows us to do is to basically take a variety of different products. We focus primarily on real estate in the Middle East, but also other types of financial instruments and products, funds, private credit, money markets, aviation, all these different types of assets that have frankly been out of the reach and the accessibility of many people. And when we look at tokenization as this kind of leveler of sorts, it allows people who have maybe access to a mobile device, the ability to invest, to trade, to collateralize different types of real-world products on-chain.
Yeah, awesome. One thing that we're all striving for being in the Web3 space is mass adoption, user acquisition. So what are you doing to get more users to spread more awareness? I mean, I'm a PR agency. I was like, that's my job. But I'm curious to know if I'm outside the PR and marketing realm.
For us, we really look at the entire market for storage. The big market and problem we're trying to solve is how can we have an alternative to today's storage system that most people feel like they can only use AWS or Google for. At the end of the day, we actually have been storing data on the web for a very long time. Filecoin has been around since 2017 in its original white paper. Today, we have over 1 exabyte of storage already being used by different customers all around the world. We're working with scientists and academia for huge amounts of data sets when it comes to scientific discoveries. And the reality today is data is really expensive. If I were to throw your phone over the balcony around 20 years ago, some of you guys wouldn't care because we didn't use that much data back in the day. But today, if I were to do that, you would lose a lot of valuable information if you didn't back it up. And I know many of us end up paying Apple or another provider $10 or $20 a month just to save data. We've realized that data is just as important as an asset as anything else that we care about as a physical item. And so for us, our goal is to really make sure that we can make data affordable.
But right now, we're trying to educate one side about, why these products and why having a diversified portfolio is a good thing. And on the other side, you're trying to get these people to actually do something on-chain for the first time. So legitimately, we're just holding people's hands and giving them a crypto wallet, teaching them how to actually buy things, and transact on chain. And we're doing this at scale with enterprises, financial institutions, and large asset issuers, which again takes time, but we're seeing some nice traction. And we believe that in time there will be this convergence of these two permissioned and permissionless environments, where then you have this high quality products and high quality assets, which now become composable in an on-chain DeFi ecosystem.
JP, you're based here. I'm based in Dubai, but you're doing a lot in Dubai. And congratulations on your recent Vara license, the first DeFi license out there. And also congratulations with Damak. You've been all over the news in the UAE, especially. You guys are running multi-billion-dollar companies. What's next for you?
We are so excited for all of the startups building on our ecosystem that really can unlock decentralized storage in an even more accessible way. I spoke earlier about AI. AI agents combined with data is going to make accessing decentralized storage even more frictionless. A lot of times, the barrier to entry to bring 1 million more people on chain or in the blockchain space has come down to just usability. And we are really excited not only to look at the age of AI opening up data that already exists, but also data that we've archived that no one has really been able to see on the internet. We're excited about the past year where there's been a lot of decentralized physical infrastructure projects that have come to the table. We're working with groups like Aether around decentralized GPUs, decentralized compute, the entire infrastructure stack that comes when we think about data services, and really making sure that I can optimize as much of a decentralized ecosystem. And then on the Web3 side, we're doing a lot of partnerships with other major crypto companies. So we've been working with the Solana ecosystem on backing up their entire chain history. We're working with places like Cardano with a number of projects as well. So the beauty of storage is that we can play with almost anyone. Everyone needs to store their data somewhere at the end of the day. And sometimes a lot of Web3 companies don't end up doing it in a decentralized way, even though they use the marketing code that they are. So we're really excited about all of that in the works.
We should probably talk. So on our side, we're also, in the process of developing out the ecosystem. We launched our mainnet last year. We obviously just announced our licensing, so that's really kind of this foundational element, which really underpins this ecosystem of, bringing all different types of financial assets and real-world assets on chain. I alluded to it earlier, but it's really, about 2 or 3 main things. The first is bringing high quality product on chain. Damak, Mag, these type of real estate examples are good ones. And then on the other side, obviously we need to have that bottom up, kind of permissionless or semi-permissioned on-chain DeFi ecosystem. So we're building a lot of different primitives, from lending and borrowing markets to DEXs to synthetics to all different type of stuff. We're heavily focused on integrating with major exchanges and other type of custodial arrangements. We're excited about where things are going. We think not everything should be tokenized, but when it does, we want you to tokenize with us.
I think what's fantastic about both your blockchains is that you're really creating real-world use cases. So a big fan of Filecoin and Mantra. Thank you so much for joining me today in this panel, and look forward to chatting more after this.